Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Okay.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
All right. The cult ended the clicker.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
That's Mr. Rob.
Don't
You mean
wake
Mr.
up
Rob
the
Scratch?
dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Aight. Cases. Oof. The story. It's a new case.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Where is the clicker? Can't say I understand all this, but if Wake is telling the truth, then the magic light switch is the most tangible lead. Let's start there. The cult of the tree is in possession of the clicker. I was already looking into the cult. 2 birds, 1 stone. Cult of the tree. The cult could be followers of Scratch. They have the clicker after all. Why work for Scratch? What does the cult get out of it? Oh, fuck does this go? The other taken were speaking strangely too. The pages are clearly connected, but how? Wait, we already did all these. Weird. I remember putting these up already. Some kind of signature? Do they intend for the body to be discovered, or just an idle carving? Yeah, I remember doing these. Cult imagery is usually subtle. Yeah, weird. It's like a small rollback or something. Dehumanizing their victims. They are the predators. Their victims are just the prey. I might have done this and then died and, like, didn't do it again or something. That's the only thing that would explain it. Either that or bug the story.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true.
You got a tat on
Why
your
couldn't
leg?
it have been a romance?
Only. Fiction coming into contact with the dark place has the power to change reality. So whatever you write in the dark place becomes reality. It can't be that simple.
Yes.
Wake says the bottom... the dark place can be accessed from the bottom of Cauldron Lake. So what, Cauldron Lake is a gateway to some other world?
Think.
That means... Wake, the story changes our reality bit by bit. The process is gradual. That means the effect isn't immediate. There's still time to fix this. How do I stop the story? Must get the clicker before Scratch. With it, the story can be changed, and Scratch will be sent back to the dark place. If we don't stop it, Scratch will use the story to permanently change reality at the start of Deerfest. That only gives us 2 days to stop this. According to Wake, the dark presence can sometimes take his appearance. How and why? There's an entity inside the dark place called the Dark Presence. In the form of Scratch, the Dark Presence is editing Wake's story. It wants to turn the world into a fucking nightmare. Well, obviously I can't let that happen. Flashlight seems to weaken them.
Oh.
Wait, what? Where does this go? Right, we've done every section. Flashlight seems to weaken Taken. It would make sense that light is effective against the dark presence, too. Inside a bright light, Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her. Well-lit areas are same from the dark presence and the Taken. Scratch and dark presence are interchangeable. When the dark presence looks like Wake, it goes by the name Scratch. An evil twin is a bit convenient. I'll keep an eye on him. He's trapped in the dark's place for 13 years. Wake was in another world that entire time? Starting the connection between the belief and emotional response, the better, the darker, the better. Sounds like darker, more emotional works are more effective at altering reality. The reality-changing influence of the dark place flowed like water flowed, where a work of art proposed an alternative narrative.
The dark place makes writing come true, taking something real and nudging it. They're treating people's lives like toys. Can Wake be trusted with that kind of power? Can anyone?
Art and dark place change reality. If not stopped, story will overwrite reality? Question mark. Some other strange reality. The dark place merged with ours. This place and the dark place. The page called this area an overlap.
The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters.
Am I done with WoW?
Wild
I'm done
stuff.
hardcore rating with WoW. Check out the expansion at some point. The page describes the overlap of being related to Dark Place where Wake was. Another world reached via Cauldron Lake, home to the Dark Presence, bleeding into our world through overlaps. Enter the Cauldron Lake overlap by reciting the poem. Wait, what's this one? The overlap. The poem was about a local legend, a witch's lost heart, about terror. An overlap needed a push from both directions to manifest itself. Reality eroded by repeated dark lore and a counterpoint, crafted in depths of the dark place, connecting the story on the other side. For the overlap to form, it can't just be an urban legend. It must be supported by an accompanying narrative in the dark place. Bedtime stories, folktales, urban legends connected to a specific place. These were the sites where overlaps come to be. So overlaps can only form in specific places for later. Alright. That was a lot of stuff there. That's a lot of stuff. Cult stashes, just a couple we've gotten. Cauldron Lake. Cauldron Lake. Cauldron Lake. What else we got? The nursery rhymes.
Creepy dolls. Mysterious rhymes.
His brain ain't what
No
it used to
weirder
be,
than
Flux.
anything else going
You'll have to
on, I
excuse
guess.
him. You make squeeze. Oh, good. Strange dolls. Kind of reads more like an owl to me. Crow doll used to solve a puzzle. Here a doll. Is that foil lining? Someone put in a lot of effort. So the FBCs are researching how fiction affects reality. Sounds familiar. It looks like a trail. Does it want me to follow? The dark substance appeared when the rhyme was completed. Completing the puzzle made the world change. What's going on here? Here.
Nah.
I found a strange rhyme with a sheet of paper with children's drawings. What is this setup? Why the tripod? Some kind of experiment? A charm appeared at the side of the rhyme. A charm appeared. Where did it come from? I wonder if there are others. Wolf doll. Oops. Nope, not that. Wolf doll. There's a lot of these. It's a pretty good paint job. Nice detail. An email from the author of the rhymes, Dr. Eugene Campbell.
The FBC is definitely playing with things they don't fully understand.
FBC created the rhymes research
And that always goes well.
to see if nursery rhymes have power to affect future. Weird. Parafictional research? Who is funding these people? The American people.
Huh.
Rhyme found near the bridge at Cauldron Lake. Cauldron Lake. In the rhyme, the mother crow tries to protect his nest but ultimately fails. Cauldron Lake. Here, the rhyme left her child unprotected.
Doesn't look right.
Wait, what? The locations are... Oh, it's the locations of these. There's 2 more, apparently. Maybe we have 1 more case file. Alex Casey lunchboxes. Cauldron Lake and Cauldron Lake. Alright, there we go. We're caught up to snuff. Could do a weapon upgrade too. Where's the shotgun I use? Gunpowder. No, that's the shot off. It's already upgraded fully. What does this one give? Stand still and aim steadily at the target to drastically reduce kickback and minimize pellet spread for increased damage. Move faster while aiming. Hold fire button to Activate auto fire mode. This significantly increases the rate of fire. Sounds pretty good to stay on course potentially. What does this one do? Reload speed. Enemies that are stunned, knocked down, kill enemy to restore health. The amount of health restored depends on the strength of the enemy. That's pretty good too. Let's do this one.
The Taken rushed toward her, but Saga remained where she was, unmoving. She willed the pellets to stay on course, to hit the target. The Taken was closer. She waited.
Your vacation for 2 weeks in? What are you doing?
Still she waited, until the very last moment.
Not doing a damn thing, exploring some of the trails and waterfalls? In a video game, that is, right? You're hiding pages, young man.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Oh, there's more.
Standing inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her. Her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air. But she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
Aight.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
A trailer near Watery, huh? Good place to start.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Veronica can switch between Alan and Saga stories via the bucket and the janitor's break room. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. Interesting. Switch to reality. We're sticking with Saga chat. We sticking with Saga. Yeah, we just had a lot of Alan. Let's do some Saga now. Methinks. Oh, look what the fuck's in there. Hang on.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages. But when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stick with Saga for a bit.
I can help you.
No, that's not how this works. You're a civilian, and we don't do ride-alongs. And if Scratch is after you, then so is the cult. We don't know who we can trust here.
Damn it, you are making a mistake.
Mm-hmm. I'll be sure to add that to the list.
Hi, welcome.
Okay, past favorite Deerfest floats.
Or is that like Bruce Willis at home? Or Jason Statham at home, rather?
Stuffed moose and squirrels one.
No, thank you. Those beady dead marble eyes still give me nightmares.
Hello, and welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin! Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express! Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims. It's not haunted. No. Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously. It's not amusing. Take in amazing views from the Slow Roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Warrior Lighthouse Trailer Park. This is so much fun. And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World.
That is 9%.
We guarantee you'll jaw a great time.
Ah.
This is the third time I've requested something be done about the TV in my room.
Beautiful.
It keeps going
Literally some
on
of the
by
best parts of the game.
itself. It's keeping me awake all night.
Yes, sir, I'm terribly
this is the guy that was in
sorry
jail.
for that. We've called a professional electrician. In the meantime, have you tried unplugging the TV for the night?
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. Why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it? Sleep on the floor. Go to the toilet in the corner. Yeah, I'm not unplugging it. You're fixing it.
Of course, sir.
Awkward. Hey, what's going on back here, man?
Is there anything else I can help you with, sir? Would you like a complimentary dinner tonight?
Well, that almost makes up for the ineptitude of this place.
I'm glad to hear it.
All right.
Hello? Hello?
What's she doing? Go in there.
I can't force it open.
Still locked. So much stuff in some of these rooms. Getting a bit of FPS choppiness. Which, if I recall, there being some kind of memory leaky stuff a few months ago. I don't know if they fixed it. Tammy didn't want me to come, I can tell. Gross. Not like the trip is even helping. I thought getting out of the city would inspire me, but Bright Falls is just a bunch of trees and empty storefronts. I need to find something. I'm tired of writing one-act plays about how shitty the world is. I thought scathing social commentary would make me feel like a real artist, but I don't know. It's not me. I want to write something weird, something really out there, something authentic, but what? Fuck this town. I don't even want to get into what happened last night. It's weird, though, sitting here in the hotel room, some pieces starting to fall together. An idea for a new play, a space cult burning down the galaxy in some misguided search for TBD. A lone man, an artist wandering the stars until his destiny puts him straight in the cult's path. All black cast, a musical, a rock opera. Tammy rides the ferry.
Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry into Bright Falls. His first
Damn
steps
right, Lizzie.
across the threshold. She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes, do what they did, see what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The rain just kept coming. She missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
All right. Aight. A manuscript page.
Ed hadn't been the same since his latest show had closed. This wasn't the first time one of his productions had shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city. But it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself. Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point. Now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees, Ed wished he could remember what that point was. Something about masculinity. He cursed at himself and turned to go. Suddenly, he was blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground. Ed struggled, in vain.
Uh-oh. Ed be dead. What's with that lady? Alright, nothing in the shitter. Sad egg. Nothing in that locked room over there. I feel like some of these doors we actually never opened in the base playthrough either. I don't think we ever find out what's up with this chick knocking on the door constantly. IIRC mate. I don't think, at least. This is our room, which apparently we're just leaving FBI stuff open for anybody to walk in and take a look at. Good stuff, good stuff. Already read this. Okay. Oh, the water's gone down, right?
It doesn't budge.
I mean, there's probably some stuff in town we can grab. How about that one? You guys are so juvenile. Wait, no, the flooding hasn't gone down here. Weird. Went down in Cauldron Lake, though. Okay. Okay, man. Odd bus ruining it. Shocker. Let's go to Watery. I mean, we could go to Cauldron Lake, too. But I think we did our thorough exploration there already.